nice shot of the ingredients, and there are not too many, but the beauty of chocolate mousse is what you do to those ingredients to make them perfect. So what we've got in the order of most importance, if you're looking for a keto chocolate mousse, you're going to want to find the highest cacao content chocolate you can find. They do have 99%. I was only able to find 90% at a local large chain drugstore. 90%. It ended up having it was very low in carbohydrates overall, and in sugars and carbs. So no problems there. The second most important thing, eggs. The eggs we're going to be taking, and we're going to be using the yolks to, in essence, make a custard, and we're going to be taking the whites and beating them to frothy peaks. The third most important thing, debatably, is the butter. We're going to be using about 3 grams of butter to 3 grams of chocolate. 3 grams of butter, 3 grams of chocolate, 3 eggs. Some say 2, I prefer 3. The next most important thing, cream. We're going to be putting a little bit of cream in this recipe. The original recipe calls for coffee. I'm not a fan of coffee. If you really want to have that dark flavor in there, that's up to you. But in this instance, you'd be subbing out a little more than 1/8 of a cup of cream for coffee or espresso. And we'll just go from there. I subbed in a lemon for rum. That's a common substitution I prefer. I don't think rum's going to add much to this. Also have a little bit of vanilla extract, pure vanilla extract. And then, not necessarily called for in the source recipe, but I personally feel that cinnamon is necessary in this recipe to some extent. The sweetener for this whole thing that we're going to be using is, a big Evil Corp Splenda sugar blend. It's actually a blend of Splenda with sugar. And when I did this recipe yesterday, based on their calculations, I felt like there's actually too much sugar in it. So I originally wrote the recipe for a 1/4 cup of the Splenda sugar blend. And personally, I'd scale back about 1/3 of that if you want a more authentic chocolate mousse taste. However, the chocolate mousse I made was absolutely delicious. I think that's all I have to say about that for now. We're going to start out with step 1 of the process.